In this video, I'm showing you the top gifts for golfers that are on Amazon for under 50 bucks. I have all of them, I think. But in no particular order, here we go. If you can get them, the Amazon Basics golf ball. At the time of shooting this video, they are back in stock on Amazon in white and yellow golf balls for $14.40 a dozen. I mean, that's the best price golf ball like you're gonna find that aren't used. And I've got an 8-iron here. I've got the basic ball. And I'll tell you, for a 2-piece, I don't know, 80 compression golf ball, this is not bad. I mean, 157 carry, 8-iron, look, like, shoot. Why wouldn't you get these for the golfer in your life? I mean, if anything, it's kind of like the new collector's item that you can actually use. Amazon Basic golf balls, great deal. This is not a joke. This is for real. For like $10.97, or you can get them even cheaper. Whether you have a dog or not, the Chuck It is a great gift for the golfer in your life. You might have to convince them why, but look, if you have a dog, obviously, you know, throwing the Chuck It for your Fido is going to be like a no-brainer. But I just want to show you this. I've done this a couple years ago, but it's a great training aid. You get in here and you can just, what you want to do is hold that in there as long as possible, and it works on that release point in your golf swing. So you're here, just hold it and release it. See, I needed help. You released it wrong. What I would do is hold it backwards like this, you know, and take your swing, and you just want to hold it in here and just hold it as long as possible. Don't release it, and it will do something like this. You see, I didn't hold it long enough. It just helps you with rhythm, tempo, timing. Just hold it, and you get that feeling that so many people are searching for, and it's that feeling of holding that wrist angle, not early release, flipping the club, casting the club. You just kind of hold it in here, and you get that great release angle through the here, right there. That's a great little training aid for like 10 bucks. And then when you get back to hitting your golf shots, then you just recreate that feeling in here of kind of holding off and not releasing. And you know, you can start hitting some really cool shots that maybe you never got to hit before. But like, you get the idea. You're holding your wrist in here, and you'll stop hitting the ball fat. Oh, there you go. See? It's beautiful. This next one, it's not a towel, although you can't go wrong with golf towels. Those are a great gift. For $24.99 or $19.99, you can get both for under 50 bucks. It's the Groove It brush on Amazon. So for the larger one, you fill it with like soapy water, stuff like that. You could squirt your club, right? Brush it on. These are great. These are phenomenal. And you can just dry it off, and you have a clean club all the time. So Groove It brush. And then if, look at this, watch this. Does it stick on your club? Yeah, it sticks on your club too. So you can pick it up, and it's on the green. Those are great. I personally prefer the smaller one because I'll just spit on it, whatever, scrub your club, wipe it down, you're good to go. It beats a tee in the groove, you just, whatever, rinse it down, I'm good, right? Same thing, super strong magnet, Groove It brush. They don't help you hit better shots, but with clean grooves, it does help you get more control with the spin of your golf ball as you make contact. I don't know if it's going to stop in the simulator, but you get the idea. Spin. Yeah, see? It worked. Groove It brush. I did a video with this thing earlier this year, sold out on Amazon. They're back in stock for like $28 and some change. You can get this horrible named Gay-Arena, whatever it's called, wrist brace. So you put this on your wrist like this, See that? And you cinch it down, essentially. You want that part up there. You go and you know, it's not the easiest to get on, but once you kind of get it on, this thing actually was one of the best little training devices I've ever used. Especially for under $50, it's probably the best one I ever used, but it really helps you get good wrist control at the top of your backswing. So many of us are looking for that. So I have yeah, it really helps me feel that really nicely. Look at that. And you know the golfer in your life loves little training devices and trinkets and things like that. And if you could get one for super cheap to use and that's super simple, then they're gonna love it. And what's great about this one, obviously I get nothing for it, but I like you can use it at home in your net setup or your simulator, whatever. You don't need a whole like area to use it. You just get to hit shots. And it's great in the wintertime when you're just hitting shots indoors to practice your swing fundamentals. Oh, there you go. I mean, come on. Guy Arena. Horrible name, great little wrist training product. Under 30 bucks. This is a good product for saying something, let's say without saying something. Okay, this is from Fit Simplify. They're on Amazon. It's like $10 for the pack. And there are these bands, and they come different colors, and different colors are different tension. Like this is the extra heavy, it's black, and then there's multiple colors. So this is the red one. You'll have to replace them over time. They do melt in severe heat, whatever. But it's great for just exercise, warming up. Maybe you need to warm up the armbands. Like you're saying like, hey, maybe get some exercise. Maybe you need to, you know, work on your muscle tone or something, right? So just different things to help feel your golfing muscles, right? Sometimes you could put them around your legs even. There's a whole bunch of stuff you could do, like just warming up before you go play. Maybe you're just doing these little side steps. Like, what they say, activating your glutes. This is kind of what you would want to do. It's really great. One thing I like is that you can really feel what they're doing. And you can do little drills to help you. Like, something I used to do is I used to hold a bucket between my knees because I want my knees to feel like pulled in while I swing. It's really good for not swaying off the ball. So maybe just have this. Yeah, you're pulling out, but you're feeling the tension like, oh, it's pulling me in. Oh, there we go. And so I just feel it pull me in and I don't want to stretch it, right? So that's a thing. And it helps quiet knees when you're swinging and keeps them together. So there's a lot of different uses for something like this. It looks like some type of exercise thing, which is cool. And once people get going, then they keep going with other stuff. Next thing you know, the golfer in your life is all toned and fit and sleek and ripped and, you know, and it's all because you got like a $10 thing off Amazon. It might work. It might not, but it's only 10 bucks, so it's not going to break the bank. You've seen variations of this thing. And the one on Amazon, that's the one I have here. Under 30 bucks, like $28. Pro Swing is what it's called. And it's this wrist. Again, everybody has problems with the wrist. So do I. It's this wrist device here. I feel like you need a person to help you get these on tight enough, but whatever, you could figure it out. All right, there we go. And it's this wrist thing. Like that's the perfect wrist angle right there. That's where you want to get to. I can't bear it. My wrist doesn't bend that far. And then you put this ball on here, boom, right there. And so you squeeze your forearms together to hold that. And then what you do is you get that in this perfect spot back there, and then just hold it there as you swing and rotate through. So you can actually hold it, and all you do is rotate your arms turning through. Everybody thinks it's like a wrist release. It's not. You don't release your wrist. You hold your wrist here, and then you just turn your body and your everything through, and you really just hold this the entire time. That's how you get the forward shaft lean in a de-lofted face, and you hit the ball first and then the ground, and you hit really great shots. You can still release like this and flip, but if you try to hold it through as long as possible while you're turning and rotate, these are cool. So I do use these occasionally. It really helps for me. It helps me kind of set my wrist early and then just turn and hold. But then you want to hold it the entire way if you can. And so you can hit shots with this is what I like. Oh, that felt really good. And then the more comfortable with stuff like this you get, the more full swing speed you'll get. But you won't even need that because your ball will probably go a little farther. Yeah, there we go. I mean, you just start peering those things and you kind of get that John Rahm impact that you're looking for. So, Pro Swing, under $30 on Amazon. You don't need the expensive ones. This does just as good a job as any of them. This is an easy one. It's a no-brainer. This little guy, 20 bucks. I'll leave a link for these, obviously, in the video description below. For all the products are in a link in the video description. So it takes you to Amazon and you can just look at them all. So you can see what we're doing. This side hooks onto your golf cart and that holds your phone. So easy. If they don't already have one of these are great because you just take and get a couple because they're going to leave it in the cart, kind of like they do with their rangefinder. So 20 bucks. Get a couple of these. Here you go. These are fun too. So like when sometimes I'm filming my golf swing, just put it out, snap it to a pole or something at the range. They're fantastic. You can't go wrong with one of these guys. I can't believe I even still use these things, but I do. Birdie ball, 32 bucks. They're too expensive if you ask me, but they're pretty cool. They're these little things. They look like napkin holders. If you didn't know what was going on, you would think it was to hold your towel, right? And to be honest, they're pretty good for that too. You just put your towel, and then you have a dry half and a wet half for your gloves. And there, so for that alone, it's worth it. I don't know if it's, but that's really not what you do with it. You just stand those up. That's cool. You just hit shots with it. And it's kind of like hitting a real golf ball, but you're just hitting a birdie ball. So it's kind of cool if you don't have a net or something, or you're just hitting at the park or whatnot. You might just need a little birdie ball. The launch monitor doesn't pick it up, but they fly pretty cool. So they're fun. I think the best use you're going to have with these is on the day you open gifts, whatever day that is for you. But everybody's going to grab one and then just go and have fun around grandma's house with birdie ball. So there you go. Some fun for everybody for like day of good times. And then whatever's left that you didn't lose, you take and you can work on at home. And outside they make this cool noise. They go like that. So they kind of sound like a bird. That's why I'm saying they're cool like that. You're not really going to hear it just by me hitting balls, but you get the idea. You understand. Birdie ball. Moving on. Okay. Max Fly golf balls are on Amazon. However, you're not going to get the deal on Amazon. And usually the best ones aren't on Amazon. They're only at Dick's Sporting Goods, but they're under 50 bucks, so I had to mention them. So we're stepping outside the Amazon deal, but you're worth it. And Amazon, it's not like they're doing anything for me to keep us there. So I am here for you. Max Fly golf balls, the best golf balls out there. This is what I usually play with. So I use the Tour X. They have the Tour and the Tour S as well. S as in Sam, Tour, and Tour X. And for $39.99 per dozen, you can get them. But if you buy 2 dozen, it's 70 bucks. So you're saving money right there. You save $10. So subtract 5 off the dozen, that's like $34 a dozen. So that's a good deal. I love these golf balls, premium, everything, all the way around. Look at that. I might make it in the hole. first swing with the go. Look at that. Oh, almost perfect. So there you go. That's for me. Tour X is the one I use. They've got a number of options, but sorry, this is not on Amazon. Separate link for that one for you guys. I love these things. I never thought I would, but I really do. This is a golf trunk organizer, and they're in the $30 range on Amazon. So there's a number of different makes and models. Obviously, they're not made like at the highest quality level, but you don't really need that. You're just throwing your junk in your trunk and cruising around. So these are pretty cool. You've got little slots for all your goodies in here. See, I got a lot of goodies. And, you know, just organize it up. And then you've got the shoe compartment here. Voila, shoes that you like. Handles right here. Throw it in your trunk. Everything is organized and not flying around your car. Gosh, I hate that. All right, moving on. Perfect, let's say stocking stuffer or something. It's these. This is a golf groove sharpener. So it's got these little things out there, and you know, you just get it in your groove and you know, move it around, and it sharpens them up. I mean, what else are you gonna do in the off season but, you know, mess around with your gear, sharpen your grooves, you know, drink some eggnog, watch some football games, and dream about your springtime around. Do you want dull grooves the first time you go play? No, you don't. You want sharp grooves. So sharpen your grooves all winter. Then when you step up to hit your shot, you're gonna look down and you go, oh my gosh, how sharp are those grooves? And you're just gonna be so excited. You can do that. What was the spin on that? Yeah, 90, look at that ball, it's still spinning backwards. Watch that ball, look at that stop. I mean, fantastic. 9,300 spin, freshly sharpened grooves. That's a no-brainer. The golfer in your life is definitely gonna want this. This is perfect for the wintertime. This is your Pels putting tutor. Now, you can get knockoffs and rip-offs on Amazon, no problem. But you can get the real one for like 40 bucks. And I mean, I absolutely love these things. They're frustrating as can be, but totally worth it. You got this, and it kind of fastens in the ground. And then what's cool is you got these little ball bearings that go on here. I mean, that would be like pro level, and then amateur, and then you're not very good. But it kind of gets you lined up. And then if you miss the putt, it's offline. It knocks the balls off their little spot. And this has kind of got a groove here. You put your ball here, and it helps you just line up. And so if you can start the ball properly, putting, you're gonna be so much better. So all winter, indoors, when it's cold outside, snowing, I don't know where you live, but maybe somewhere that's not golf friendly, you just pull this out, again, grab a cocktail and work on your putting, and you're good to go. These are great. I use this all the time. All the products I'm showing you are things I actually use. I'm not gonna show you something that I think is not worth it. So you can be sure of that. Pels putting tutor. And maybe if you don't want that type of putting tutor, you can go with something like this. Maybe like, hey, I need a little mirror to help me out. Well, then you can get these mirrors that are cool as well. They fasten in the green, you just put tees in there. You can work on it indoors too. And what's cool about this is the mirror, you just line up, you wanna see your eyes over the line so you know you're like in a good spot. And it doesn't matter really where you are in terms of this. It matters if you're in the same spot every time, because you just want consistency. You don't want to be too far over and too far back, and you want to just feel the same thing over and over and over. That way you're used to it. So just so you know, these are great. The mirrors, you might do the mirror and a putting tutor or some version of that. There's all kinds of stuff, but for like $14, $10 for these types of things I mean, they're great. and they're somewhat flexible. I've broken a bunch, but what's cool about this is it's light. It can go right in your golf bag, and you're barely gonna notice any additional weight at all. Now, have no fear, we're gonna do another gift guide for products well over $50. So be sure to stay alert for that. That's coming out too. But under 50 bucks, this is one of my favorites, is this impact bag. You just get it. It's like $20, in the $20 range, and you just fill it with like old clothes. That's where that went. I've been looking for that jacket. All right, well, that's in there. Old jackets and stuff, whatever, clothes, shirts that you don't wear. So what you're doing, you want that, like, you remember that wrist trainer? Right, okay, you gotta be able to feel that here and develop, the muscle strength and stuff to be able to get that. So you feel that, and you just come into this impact position here. You don't wanna release it down there. Like that's no good. Like this, no. You wanna hold, and turn, so that's what you're feeling. Like you're almost, chest is facing sideways. So you're here, and you just turn through, and you start feeling that position there. And after it doesn't take much. You're just here, slow turn, and give it a little push, because that develops like that strength in the forearms and the feel that you need here. And I just push it a little bit. And what I love is, see how it keeps going forward? I love that. Now it helps me hold it even longer. So I just do that as like a drill. Like here, rotate, hold everything and rotate. Hold everything and rotate. And it keeps going forward. And so I have to exaggerate the feeling, because I want to feel the whole time until I get to the bag. There we go. And now I've just done that to such an exaggerated level that when I hit a shot, I'll have like a tiny bit of change. But it takes massive exaggeration to do it, and let's just see the result. Oh, I mean, come on, look at that bullet. That's a great shot. Straight as can be. You just have massive amounts of, body control with that thing. Impact bag. I love that thing. Look, as you go to Amazon and you start looking around and you're digging around for the coolest golf gifts and you're clicking on this stuff, things are gonna pop up and populate that Jeff Bezos is gonna think you want. But don't get scammed by certain things. You do not want, okay, any one of these things. I bought one, I got scammed once. This is a thing to keep your arms in. First of all, it's too loose because my arms, like, who does that, right? So you could put it way up here. Like, I would say, don't get scammed by these, okay? I don't think that's beneficial for you. Instead, so you'll know, like, one time we were in Fiji on our honeymoon, and the cab driver is like, hey, he took us to this like little flea market area. He's like, don't get scammed. Don't buy one of these pieces of wood. They try to sell these chunks of wood. And then I came back and I had this little wooden statue, and I was like, look what I bought. And he's like, I told you, don't get scammed. And I totally fell for it. That's what's gonna happen if you buy this. You're gonna be like that. Don't fall for this. Instead, get the ball. There's a dodgeball. These things are cheap. These, I mean, just put it here. Oh, there, oh my gosh. Now you just did the same thing. And it's weird, because if you're too in, it kind of is too loose. Here, you control how much you press in. Now I can really press in. You're actually doing more here than with the other thing. So press this ball in. I love this thing. And take it here, right? And that's all you do. Just hit shots. Squeeze as tight as you can. Oh, yes. And this keeps you connected, rotating, everything good, nothing bad. It's cheap, $5. Last and certainly not least, and if you have any great golf gift suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I'll pin the best one, and that way we know. Under $50 though, typically on Amazon. On Amazon are golf alignment sticks. You should have these. These ones aren't on Amazon. This guy sent these to me. These kind of cool. They're all color coded and stuff. It was a bit kind of confusing to understand, so I never really did a video about it. But whatever, I'll leave a link for this guy too. Why not? And you know, maybe it can make sense to you. But I don't think you need all the colors and stuff, because the sticks move around and stuff. It's a whole thing. Anyways, you need alignment sticks to line you up. You know, 2 is good. I'll do a lot of different things with these. You know, I'll do this little train track deal, more visualization there. Sometimes I'll put one in the ground up here in front of me when I'm hitting, just to try to hit to the right of it or to the left of it. Or sometimes I'll have it behind me doing something. Or with 3, I can get one way closer to my feet, way over here. You get the idea, but you know, it just really helps you get squared up. Okay. Is everything looking good? I hope so. What do you think? Yeah, pretty good. Oh, that felt good. And then, for example, like I said, sometimes I'll put one out in front of me. Like you see, I've been pushing my ball. Like it starts right of the center line. It starts to the right. And that's fine. Like everybody has the things that they do. So do I. We all do. But if I wanted to start it left, what I would do is I'd put my, let's say here's my starting line, right? I'd maybe put a stick just to the right of it. And what I would try to do is, like I'll do it here. Well, it's going to hit the screen, but you get the idea. I'd stick it here. Here. See, check it out. So I'm using this. So I would stick my stick, let's say in the ground, like right here. I'm using this one from Y Golf. Not under 50 bucks, so that's why it's not on this list. It might be on the next one. Oh, you have to stay tuned. But you get the idea. Like if I wanted to work on my starting line, now my eye line is looking here, like that's where I normally start it. So I'm like, okay, I got to start it left of that. But I want the same aim. So aim, now I got to really force myself to start it left. There you go. And we started it left of it. It was good. And then if you really want to get cute and creative, the goal is, for me, start it left with a fade. So don't play that little draw. There it is. See? So that's, for me, that would be something I would work on with the alignment sticks at the range or in your house. So you can see how you can do it. So those are my top golf gifts for the golfer in your life on Amazon under $50. Hope this is helpful. Love you guys. See you next time.